Okay, this video is for Mike White and Mike White only. So as we all know, you've created an iconic show, The White Lotus. Oftentimes in the show, there's always one character that ends up having a major crash out towards the end of every season. What I think could be really interesting for your next season or the following season is to have an influencer character on your show. So here's what I'm thinking. There's this influencer, right? And she's been hired by the hotel, whatever hotel they're at for this season, to create content for the hotel. And of course, she'll have her partner with her that she brings along everywhere she goes, who helps capture all the content for her. But here's where it gets interesting. Once stuff starts going down, like it goes down every season, stuff gets crazy. You have this character that's kind of living in two different worlds. She's posting on social media like everything's great. She loves the hotel. She's trying the food. She's doing the excursion. She's meeting the staff. And in the background, there's just absolute chaos. Now, there's a whole other dynamic of having her partner there, which, we could talk about. Behind the scenes, they hate each other. They're clashing. They're not doing well. But on social media, they're great. And they're having the best vacation of their lives. But here's another thing. Oftentimes when there's like an influencer character in a movie or a TV show, I feel like we all just internally roll our eyes because they're always played so stereotypical of like, there's me, here's a selfie, blah, blah, blah. Which, yes, that's part of it and the fakeness of it, right? But I think what's really cool about The White Lotus is that we get to see so many different dynamics of the characters. So I think there needs to be some depth to this character. I think there needs to be chaos involved with this character. She can be fake and annoying, yes, because that's the funny part of it all. But I think there could be something really interesting there with what's actually going on in today's world and how like reality is skewed and everything is looked at through a lens of social media. And I think it could be a really interesting parallel on your show to have this person viewing her life through a social media lens because she's there to do a job, but in the background, everything's going to shit. And she's having to compartmentalize and deal with all of that at once. And then, of course, you have the partner aspect and all the other guests, and, think it's crazy. I know I'm definitely not the first person who's thought of this idea, and you've probably even thought of it yourself, but I think it could be really interesting. And I think what's also could be really interesting is, could I audition? Cheers.